Dogman by Dave Pilkey is one of the most commercially successful series for kids ever. It's sold over 70 million copies and has been translated into 50 different languages. It's not uncommon to find kids who love this series and just want to keep reading it. I can totally understand that, having read them myself, but I'm also all for trying to find new things. And so, for those of you that have kids who love Dogman, here are 10 more series to help a young person in your life find their next great read. Kicking it off, we've got Investigators by John Patrick Green. This tells the story of two alligators named Branch and Mango. They are members of a top secret organization called S.U.I.T, which stands for Special Undercover Investigative Teams. They are considered the A team of their agency. Now, whether that means the best or the fact that they are alligators is up for debate. But if you like mysteries and solving crimes, this is definitely a series to check out. He also has a follow-up series called Agents of S.U.I.T, which follows some of the other characters that are a member of this organization. Both of these are super funny. Kids can't seem to put these down, and so definitely want to recommend them both. Along with that, we have Max Meow Cat Crusader by John Gallagher. This series is the story of Max. Max is your ordinary cat living in Kittyopolis. He wants to become a podcaster, but one day his scientific friend shows him a space meatball and he eats it, and suddenly he has superpowers and he begins to fight crime and do all sorts of cool things throughout the series. Definitely a fun one as well. Would recommend for sure. By the way, links to all these books can be found in the description, whether you're looking for them at your local public library or a bookshop near you. Bad Guys by Aaron Blabby is a very funny series about a group of characters who have done some bad things in their past, but are trying to reach the road of redemption for goodness, but keep seeming to run into problems where they are blamed for things that maybe they have not actually done. This is a hilarious series. It's also currently being republished in color, and so that will definitely be a draw for some kids as well. Aaron Blabby also has a new series called Cat on the Run, which is about a viral sensation princess who is a cat, but then is suddenly blamed or like framed for something that she is not responsible for and has to get on the run. A great setup, which I'm sure, like Bad Guys, will go deeper and deeper into the mystery that's unfolding. So, looking forward to that series continuing. Nathan Hale is probably most famous for his Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales books, but he also has done some other graphic novels that are just kind of out there and really cool. This one, the Mighty Bite series, is about a trilobite, which is like an ancient creature who hangs out with this whale with legs. So, an ancient whale that eventually evolved to the whales we know today. And they meet a character who is all about trying to become famous, and they join the case. It's definitely one I would recommend as well. Cat Kid Comic Club by Dave Pilkey is an offshoot of Dogman. I love this series so much because it really encompasses something that I think Dave is really amazing at. He's so good at just creating things and coming up with ideas and inspiring others to do the same. And so he uses a lot of like everyday items and makes all sorts of different mediums to tell these different stories that these characters in the book are writing and creating. Definitely something that a kid could check out and then try to do some of their own activities as well, which I just think is so awesome. The First Cat in Space Ate Pizza by Mac Barnett and Sean Harris was originated during the COVID pandemic. They wrote the script, and Sean Harris created these elaborate, I think, cardboard, if I'm remembering correctly, sets where they recorded these during the lockdown. And these eventually became a graphic novel. A genetically mutated cat is sent to outer space to stop these space rats from eating the moon. Very funny. If you're looking for something humorous, I would highly recommend this series as well. By the way, I'm Dan. I'm an educator of 20 years, here to help people find their next great read. So, with that in mind, what kind of books are the people in your life looking for? And let me know how I can help in the comments. This is something I do daily in terms of like connecting people with great books. So, I'm happy to help in any way I can. With that said, let's get back to the books. The last two books have just recently been published. A Fish Boy Named Sashimi by Dan Sannett has a blurb by Dave Pilkey where he talks about the mystery and the humor. and the fact that this series is going to be fresh, which is a nice play on words. It's clear that Dan has been in classrooms. There's a lot of like classroom humor in this book, inside jokes, I would say, that adults and kids will find hilarious. And so this is on a fast track. Like the first book came out in April, the next one's coming out this fall, and the next one's already set to be published too. And so definitely a series to check out. Funny, a little bit of mystery, a lot of humor, a lot of friendship, all good stuff. Sashimi is definitely one to check out. And lastly, this is probably the weirdest one on the list. I love this one. It's by Scott Campbell. It's called Cabin Head and Tree Head. This is two friends who every character in this book has something on their head. And Dave Pilkey blurbed it as well. He said something about like this will inspire kids to create their own characters and make things. And I couldn't agree more. So weird, but so funny. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely want to recommend this series. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, please spread the word. Do all the things. You know what those are. Appreciate your help. And again, I'm happy to be of service. If there's anything that you need, let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to create more content to help you and the people in your life find their next great read.